Oh, you guys gotta love Dragon Ball Z. Unless your name is FaZe, but he's a nub, so whatever. Alright, finally I got a battle. I haven't battled in like a month, so yup, let's see how I do. He leads with the Dustnor, I lead with my Brown Song. So already I was thinking about going to Heatran because of the Will-O-Wisp, but I decided it was too early. I'll just get Stealth Rocks up anyway, because that's what Brown Song's supposed to do. I don't decide to stay in for Hypnosis because I don't want to be burnt, and I don't want to show Heatran too early, so I go to Infernape here. And I decided to just go with the Fire Blast early because I knew it was pretty obvious, but I didn't want him to predict that too early that, like, I don't know, like close combat or something, so I just went with it. And I hit his Zoom arrow, so I go to Dustnor here to take the hit, and I know I can take it well, except he gets a crit, which really sucks. Most people just let Dustnor die right here, but I don't do it. I don't do that. I play a different way. I go to Brown Song, because I can still use Dustnor as fodder, and he has a priority move, so he's still really useful. So I go up to Brown Song, because I know I can take a hit. So he waterfalls me, I know I can take it, and I get the Hypnosis off. That's awesome. And I'm not going to stay in Gyro Ball. I can EQ, but I really don't want him to wake up. And I want to go back to Dustnor to Pain Split, so I can get back up. But he ends up switching out, and now I can't stay in because the Shadow Sneak is coming. I almost thought the Shadow Sneak was too obvious and the Will-O-Wisp was coming, so I almost expected him to predict that I would go back to Infernape, and he might have Earthquake, which I was kind of nervous about, but most of them don't, so I went with it, and I get lucky and he Shadow Sneaks, and then I go with the Fire Blast here. I know I can 2-hit KO. And then he Pain Splits, and I can finish him off with another Fire Blast. Now I can take a Shadow Sneak, and it misses. And that's one of the things that happens with Fire Blast. It's good, but it misses a lot, and I was ready to deal with that, so that was fine. I still killed Dustnor anyway, so it was fine, pretty much. Alright, let's see. Go to Brown Song. He goes to Victory Bell, so I'm really not sure what it's going to do. Never really faced one before, so it Sleep Powders me, and now I'm going to switch out. But still not sure what it's going to do. I know it has a decent attack, but it really doesn't have any good stab moves that I know of, so I go to Heatran now, and he's Sunny Day, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. So now I'm going to go with Fire Blast. It's pretty obvious, but it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to whatever comes in. But a Tentacruel comes in. I was hoping for Burn. I don't get it, of course, but, you know, I don't want to stay in. I'm Choice Scarfed, and I'm not going to kill it, and I don't want to take a Surf. So I go to Blissey, and I take the Surf Ball, and now I can stick in and just S-Toss. I didn't want a Thunder Wave yet, because I know Zoom Arrow was asleep, and he'd probably switch that in, mainly to have status immunity from a Thunder Wave, and to wake up earlier, and that's what it does, so I predicted that and went with the S-Toss, and yep, looks like I can kill him with, I don't know, well maybe 3, I don't know, we'll see. I go to Dustnor here pretty much to Pain Split, but then I decided, you know what, I'm not even going to Pain Split, I'm just going to go with the EQ, but I misclicked him with Shadow Sneak, and it does like nothing, and he still doesn't wake up, so that was really cool. So now I can go with the Earthquake now, and hopefully it'll do a good amount of damage. He waterfalls, I'll survive because it's a Sunny Day, and I'll get the EQ off, and it looks like I can finish him off with another EQ. I didn't want to go with the Shadow Sneak because the Aqua Jet was pretty obvious, so I decided just to go with EQ because I know it would kill him, and I survived a waterfall anyway, and I kill it, so that was awesome. Dustnor is so beastly. And see, because I saved it earlier on, it's doing all this, so it's good to save your dudes, even if they're almost dead, and even if they are a wall. So yeah. I Pain Split now, he does Solar Beam, so I get health back up, so Dustnor looks sweet right now. He Solar Beams, I know I'll survive because I'm Dustnor, and I get a Will-O-Wisp off, so that's awesome. So, now I'm pretty much going to die. I probably should have went to Blissey here, but I thought I might be able to kill a Shadow Sneak, but I don't. So that was disappointing, and the Burn will kill it though, but Dustnor is dead, which is kind of disappointing. But whatever. I go to Lucario, and I don't like this Lucario. It has extreme speed and bullet punch, and I used to use it back in the day, but I really don't like using it. But, you know, whatever. In comes a Muck, and I was thinking about what to do. I knew it had Brick Break, and I decided just to bullet punch to see what it would do, because I didn't want to go to Heatran to take an EQ or something like that. He curses up, so now I know it's a curse one. So it has Poison Jab, either Earthquake, Ice Punch, or something like that, and it EQs, so I was wishing I could survive that, but I didn't, and that wasn't cool, and I Swords Dance on that turn anyway, expecting another curse. So, yeah, Lucario's dead, and that was disappointing, because he really didn't do anything. So now I'm going to go to, let's see, who do I go to? I don't know, I think I went to Blissey here. Yeah, I do. That's right, because I can get some solid damage on it with Seismic Toss. I was a little bit afraid of the explosion, but, you know, I decided to risk it anyway. And I take a Poison Jab nicely, and I can go with another S-Toss here. And he decides to switch out, and he goes to a Swallow, so I was like, oh crap, this is gonna suck. S-Toss, he gets the Flame Orb activated, and I know I'm in for some trouble. I decided to go with Bronzong to pretty much stall him out with the burn. And I know I can take one, so that'll be 2 turns of burn for him, which will be really helpful for me. So, yep. Pretty much use Bronzong's fodder here, he dies, and Swallow isn't dead yet, but it's really close to being dead. So I decided to go to Heatran here, because I resist pretty much everything it has, and I almost predicted, well, I predicted he might just stay in and go for it, and I couldn't risk the Earth Power, but now that I look at it, I really should have, and it was really a smart move to do that, but I went the HP Ice just for a sure kill if he did stay in, and I know I could go to Bliss if Tentacruel did come in. So I go to Bliss, and now I'm going to go with another S-Toss. All he has left is the Swallow, Muck, and Tentacruel, so it looks like I pretty much maul him. But he rapid spins away my Stealth Rock, so now we can switch Swallow back in, which really isn't good for me. He Poison Jabs, and it looks like I can kill it with another S-Toss. So it looks like I'm pretty much sweeping with Blissey right now. Something you don't see too much, but it's pretty sweet. And all he has is Swallow and his Tentacruel. So I decided to let Blissey die here, so Swallow will die with the burn. And I was thinking maybe I'll survive, who knows? But I don't. And Swallow dies, so now all he has left is his Tentacruel. All I have is my Heatran, so even if I don't kill with Earth Power, I know I can survive the Surf as long as he doesn't get a crit, and luckily he does not get a crit, so it's a really good game, especially for my comeback game. And yeah guys, I should be getting new videos up soon. Power level videos should be coming out, and those are going to be really sweet, so yeah, remember to comment, rate, and sub. I'll catch you guys later.